Don't doubt me. Trump and the Republicans are blowing it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Wait. All the MAGA types. Well, the emails are going to be flying in here. Yeah. These are the same people that doubted me when I told them that the red wave wasn't happening and so on and so forth. But anyway, neither here nor there. The Republicans and Donald Trump are blowing it. Blowing it. Remember when the Atlanta Falcons lost to the Patriots? What was the score at halftime of that game? Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, was it? The iconic picture of Trump and Republican convention that was great until Donald Trump's speech, which was a B-. Now what? Listen, gotta hand it. The Democrats they're pretty clever. They are. They got Biden out in 3 days. The latest thing too. The latest one is you're seeing it all over the news. Is they haven't gotten Obama hasn't come out. Word on the street is that Obama doesn't believe that Kamala can win. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Obama's going to back Kamala, and it's going to be in magical fashion. All right, Democrats, I'll tell you right now, they got Steven Spielberg and all the Hollywood elite. They're going to produce an epic DNC. Oh my Lord! And Obama's going to come out and give a speech there. Why wouldn't they? This is a complete setup, and people will buy. But again, what are the Republicans doing right now? What's the right doing right now? Hammering Kamala on the fact that she's dumb and a DEI candidate. Great. Oh yeah, that might be. I got a great idea, Republic. Why don't you guys come up with more memes? Because that'll win you the election. Just flood social media with more memes. Many of them quite distasteful, quite frankly. Again, you want to make fun of all the sexual innuendos and all that crap about Kamala's past. That's great. That'll fire up the base. But guess what? The base is going to flip and vote for you anyway. How dumb can you people be? Honestly, they say Kamala Harris is dumb. I want to tell you, dumb. The Republican Party, dumb as a box of rocks, floundering around all over the place. Don't know what to do right now. Let's come up with some more memes. Let's get more upset about the media. Anyway, what did you think was going to happen? Well, you thought the media was going to come out for you? Yeah, no, I have no problem, pointing out the fact you might want to crack a joke. Except, it is what it is. Accept it. Laugh at it. You can almost call the stuff that they're going to do ahead of time. Yeah, you would throw it out there. Yeah, okay, watch this. The media. Kamala was no longer the border czar, even though the same newspaper that said she wasn't a border czar just yesterday, same author said she was a border czar a couple of years ago. Yeah, well, we know. You just go into it. Yeah, we know that it's not going to be fair, but don't whine that it's not going to be fair. Let me tell you something. Again, this is, much of the country might understand this. So this is rivalry in lacrosse. It's Long Island versus Maryland. Okay. Long Island hates Maryland. Maryland hates Long Island. And we'd go down with a lot of tournaments down in Maryland, and team Long Island Express. We were top teams, club teams in the country, going down there playing the Crabs and some of these other teams down there. We knew we were not getting any calls. There's no way. No way. In practice, when I used to run practices, I used to do stuff that was so unfair and aggravating to my players in practice, just so they could get used to the fact that, guess what? The terrain is not going to be fair. Going in, it's not going to be fair. So don't bitch about it. Don't bitch about it. Let me, do you think that, when they're training Navy SEALs and Army Rangers, you think they give a shit about fair? There's no fair. Okay. Put your stupid fair crap and throw it away. Okay. It's not going to be fair. Republicans, you know this. You want to laugh about it. You want to make fun of them. Go ahead. But the reality is you're basically preaching to your base right now. Guess what? Your base is voting for you. Remember when I talked about rooting for laundry, the old Jerry Seinfeld bit? MAGA is going to vote for Trump. The lefties are going to vote for Kamala. Who do you have to get? You've got to get those swing voters. Trump has got to reach out to people that, again, he pissed off. That he pissed off based upon his conduct. You're talking Nikki Haley's voters, Ron DeSantis voters, a myriad of people out there that he pissed off. And if you think you're going to get them through memes and making excuses and dumb and DEI attacks, no, you're going to get them, okay, with policy. How do you go about making the country better? How do you go about improving things? For crying out loud. The percentage of Americans that worry that they're not going to be able to pay their bills is higher right now than it was back in between 2007 and 2009 during the Great Recession. You can't win there. You can't win. It shouldn't be close. But no. You have not been able to articulate your vision, and it's got to be better than make America great again. I'm going to protect Social Security. How? I'm going to lower the debt. How? Not all of us, Mr. Trump, not all of us, Mr. Trump and Republican Party, believe that you have magic powers. Okay, that you can just say something and make it happen. We kind of want to see, what the plan is here. How about coming out and being the intelligent candidate? Because let me tell you something. You guys keep calling Kamala Harris dumb. But let me tell you something. The Democrats are not dumb. Okay? They flipped this thing. This is the greatest Republican convention and everyone is united. What have you done for me lately? That's gone. That's a rear view mirror. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay? They just checkmated you on that with Kamala. And again, if you believe anything that you're hearing in the news, that this one's not going to come out, this one's not going to support Kamala. No, they're going to come out. Obama's going to come out and support Kamala. Oh, without a doubt. And it's going to be with much fanfare. They're holding that one. They're holding out on that one. Again, anybody think that the establishment Republic, you think that the old Republicans are going to come out for Donald Trump? You're going to see George Bush out on there at the campaign trail? No. Again, that would, I don't care about that. All I'm saying is they manage to get their ships going in the same direction where Republicans do not. So guess what? You better come up with something. For crime, what an opportunity yesterday. What an opportunity yesterday there in Washington, D.C., where you had the leftists. It was a leftist brigade. Did you see the shirts that they're wearing? CCCP. I mean, these were socialists, communists. They came in there and they destroyed tons of burning American flags. That's where I would have been. That Trump or Vance or I would have been there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about this. You make the security or you figure it out. Okay, you confront that. You point out that this is these are the people that support the Democrats. This is what they're doing at this point in time. Oh, what a fantastic opportunity. Oh, great. He held a big rally. Trump held a big rally in Charlotte. And, again, he gave his stand-up routine, which he does. And again, the people that go to that rally, they love that. They went to Trump rally because they wanted to see the Trump stand-up routine. Okay? And I'll be quite honest with you, I'd rather stick a hot poker in my eye than go watch a Trump stand-up routine. I want to stand up. I'm going to watch Maniscalco. I'm going to watch Burr. I'm going to watch Rogan. I'm going to watch people that actually know what the hell they're doing. Okay? I want to watch stand-up comedy. Okay? I know where to go. Now is the time to get serious because right now, you Republicans, you guys, again, red wave. We're going to get red wave. Oh, yeah, red wave my ass. How many times have you been saying that? And again, here's another one. Here's the genius. You want to talk about, calling Kamala Harris dumb? They dare call Kamala Harris dumb because Republicans are dumb. How many impeachments have Republicans tried? I can't even tell you. How many? Mayorkas and maybe Biden and this one, and we're going to impeach this and we're going to impeach that. Yesterday on the podcast, I did my bit on the sixth grade class election. And I just popped in my head. One thing that we had to get rid of. We had a box in our sixth grade class. It was a suggestion box, and the suggestion box was one of the presidents one semester said, "Oh, it's a great idea. We'll take suggestions." You know what most of those suggestions were? Impeach the president. I shit you not. Because again, my side lost your side, and that's what most of the things were. So eventually they did away with the suggestion box for the class president in sixth grade because of that stuff. Here we go. A GOP lawmaker is planning to hold Kamala Harris accountable for her role in the border crisis by filing articles of impeachment against the vice president. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You do understand that the definition of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Are you that dumb? Again, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be crass here. Andy Ogles, Tennessee, on Mornings with Maria to discuss why he's pushing to impeach Harris as she's determined to be the Democratic presidential candidate. We have to hold her accountable and start defining her by her failures. Andy, hey, guess you know how we hold people accountable here in the United States, right? It's called elections. We have this. It's called elections. There's one coming up. So you want to hold it, and you want to impeach the vice president. Do you understand how stupid and petty you sound? Did you how absolutely ridiculous this is? Here's the thing. We have a crisis at the southern border. We are being invaded. Our streets are being poisoned by fentanyl. And then crime is running rampant. We've got to define Kamala Harris before the woke media can reinvent her. The U.S. has an officer of the government that hasn't done her job. Then vote her to flip out. You dipshit. You got an election that's coming up in November. You're just going to look like a damn fool. It's going to go nowhere. Just like everything else and all your other stupid hearings and all the other crap that you do. Again, honestly, I'm telling you right now, okay? I'm telling you right now, we haven't hit rock bottom. All right, and this bit of a wake-up call. I honestly believe this. And again, this might frighten some people when it comes to politically. We really haven't hit rock bottom. And the key is hopefully, when we hit rock bottom, we're able to bounce back. There's a chance you're going to take that's not going to happen. Okay. Barack Obama, father was a Marxist professor. Kamala Harris, her father was a Marxist professor. Pete Buttigieg, his father was a Marxist professor. It's all right out there in front of these people and what they want to do and how they want to go about running the country and the policies that they have out there. It is what it is. If that's what the country chooses, it's You can't get consumed by it. I mean, and obviously it frustrates me and everything else, but look at us. Look at who we choose. Look who we choose to represent us. Andy Ogles wants to impeach the vice president of the United States. So you're saying because she's an F up on the border. Again, she's the vice president of the United States. Okay, really not much that they do. She did one thing. Remember, she presided over the Senate in the tie and got the Inflation Reduction Act passed. Other than that, you mean to tell me that that's a high crime and misdemeanor? It was as stupid as impeaching Mayorkas. And then you got all the trained SEALs over at Fox News cheering the thing on. Impeach. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you? Honestly, that you could hear the sarcasm creeping to me. I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to present things as best I possibly can. But again, what was my original framing of Decision 2024? Remember that? Did it here on the podcast? Decision 2024. Is this the best we can do? WatchDog on WallStreet.com.